Hello, welcome to my Photoshop page. My name is Anthony Scarduzio, and I'll be going over the overview of the project we made through Photoshop. Quick overview of this project would be using our CAD files and inserting them one by one, which was 5 CAD files from the shrubs, large shrubs, small shrubs, lawn, mulch, and patio, also tree. From then on, we used the magic wand tool to load and select, which gave us our color. We used our brush tool in order to add in effects. The drop shadow effect, obviously to add in the shadow. And from then on, we just organized the layers one by one in order to bring this picture to life. Inserting the CAD drawings was as easy as saving them to the desktop and loading them into the Photoshop application. From then on, we had to create a layer for each CAD file and match them on the grid, lining them up perfectly so there wasn't any overlapping or mistake into where the CAD drawing ended. Besides using the layers, I think the load and select option for selection would be one of the most important things in this project. Using the magic wand tool to select any object, in this case I'm using the tree as an example since it's singular. If you wanted to use multiple, you would have to hold down shift and select your shrubs, but in this case we only selected the tree. So after that you would save the selection, then you would create a new layer and load the selection there. On that layer you would choose a color and go to edit and choose fill. From then on, the color would fill in, and then you would go on to use the dodge and burn tool. You cannot see it very well in the photo here added in, but onto the left side there should be a tool that almost looks like a lollipop. From then you can right click and use the dodge or burn tool. Using the dodge tool adds in a more lighter opacity to your object. The burn tool is the opposite, hence the name burn tool. When using these tools, it's almost like using an eraser on this. So it gives you a circle to use, and you can change the size of that. Professor told us to change the circle to about the size of the object, so you can just get around the edges to make it look a little more realistic. Besides from color, this is really where we brought the picture to life. Adding in the graphic symbols was as easy as saving a selection and loading it into the brush tool. The brush tool has a variety of options to use and changing the opacity to fit any size of the object. We had the multiple options of what kind of shrub symbols and tree symbols we would like to use. As you can see, I chose mine and placed them onto the objects. Creating the layers is definitely one of the most important parts of this project because without that, it would just be an unorganized mess. And adding in the groups was also a very helpful tool in keeping everything organized. Using the groups in the correct way you should be is very important because the picture could be overlapping or layers could be hiding behind each other that you knew you made but that aren't there. And there you might have some problems. Also, making sure that you're on the correct layer when working on that layer is important because if you're not on that layer and you're creating a graphic image and you keep placing it in, it's not going to be there because you're not on that layer. Adding in the groups was as simple as using the folder icon on the bottom part where you can add in layers. In there, you just choose your layers and add them right into the folder, and from there, everything was organized.